Hey, everybody, it's Tomaine checking in. Now, today's topic is, relationships and, just the environment of modern men and women and things that's going on in the black community and America in general, just when it comes to dating and relationships. I have a young lady, and I'm gonna let her introduce herself.
What's up, y'all? My name is Kayla McConnell. How y'all doing?
All right, so I'm gonna speak on behalf of the men, and what men are doing wrong and what men need to, work on to better themselves. So what I'm seeing a lot is, young men nowadays being feminized. And I think it's by design. It's not I think I know, just by the things that's being portrayed on TV and, things that's happening, They're trying to turn men into women and women into men. That's just my perspective on it. Whether or not that's actually true, that's for the masses to determine. But that's my truth and what I see. I think men should just take time and think about things rationally. Don't be quick to respond. Don't be quick to attack women. Listen to women and see what they have to say so we can kind of come to a common ground. Sometimes you have to agree to disagree as well, but I see a lot of men nowadays just looking to try to get even with women, and I can't respect that. You know what I mean? You can never try to get even with a woman. It doesn't matter how petty she acts or the things she do. If you're dealing with a woman like that, the best thing for a man to do is to walk away. It's never a good look to go tit for tat with a woman. What do you say?
I definitely agree with you on the man aspect. I think for women is obviously like, especially nowadays, very opposite, mainly more masculine. Just because like I feel like a lot of women nowadays have more of the mindset of like, I'm gonna do what I want to do no matter what nobody says.
Right.
So then it comes to a point when it comes to the man when they're like, I want power, I want to be the head of whatever, and then you got the women like, well, I'm gonna do what I want to do. And I feel like sometimes that can just like make y'all butt heads and it causes a lot of arguments, because if there's no common ground and no way of showing your masculine and your femininity, then it's kind of hard,
Exactly. And I think that it all started with the government trying to promote, it happened in the 70s with our people. Because before all the feminist movement and stuff, the black family was like one of the strongest families in America. And then it came the feminist movement. And then it came crack in the black community. And then once that happened, Section A, you can get a check if a man doesn't live with you in the household. That kind of fucked it up. And then women, this is not their fault, being more educated than the men being put in positions to fail, and the men being dumb enough to, be in those positions and not think critical to get themselves out of poverty. Like selling drugs is never an alternative. My family, I was born in Chicago, Illinois, West Side. So if you ever been there, if you ever heard of the West Side of Chicago, then you know how people operate over there. My dad's a four-corner hustler. You know what I'm saying? That's what they did. But that's not gonna, you can't retire on that shit. That's fast money. So when the money burns up or when it's gone and spent, then what's your backup plan behind that? You know what I'm saying? There's got to be a lot of critical thinking. And it all plays a part in like the things we eat. Your diet is a main component because you are what you eat. You know what I mean? I changed my diet. It's recent. I recently changed my diet, but I'm more of a fruitarian, plant-based, person now, and that's like clearing my mind up of all the fog. I used to be confused, used to have bad memory even at the age of 29, but my memory is starting to get back more clear, and I'm feeling a lot better. And, you know, it's just the things we put in our bodies, the things we watch on TV. It all plays a part in your social programming and your mental programming. You know what I mean? So I just think the men and women of our generation, we just need to have more dialogue, because the internet fucked us up too. Excuse my language, but it messed us up too. You know what I mean? We don't have face-to-face encounters or speak to each other like that as we once did in the past. You know, there's nothing wrong with getting on the internet or meeting someone on the internet or talking to someone, texting someone, but let's have face-to-face meaningful dialogue. You know what I mean? Let's actually talk about something worthwhile. Let's connect on a deeper level. You know what I mean? And I just think that we're missing that in this generation. And I made this video with this beautiful young lady right here to discuss and, you know, see what you guys, you know, think about that. You have anything else you want to add?
That's pretty much it.
Yeah. You'll be seeing a lot more of her, you know. And I'm going to get my setup, you know, more, you know, authentic. Right now I'm recording on my iPhone. But I'm going to get my laptop, you know, my desk, and I'm going to have a very good, you know, production. You know, this is the first video of many, but this is one of the things I wanted to touch on before, you know, I went to sleep tonight. So thank you guys for listening, to whoever listens to this video, and I wish you guys have a great night and a great year.